It was just another gloomy October day. The clouds hung low, and light rain tapped against the windows of West Ridge Middle School. The first lunch period had just begun, a time reserved for 6th graders and a few 7th graders. Suddenly, 4 thunderous bangs echoed through the cafeteria. The students froze. At first, it sounded like thunder, but then came the screaming. Security stormed in. No one knew what was happening. The staff rushed everyone toward the multi-purpose room, shouting for calm. Even students who had just bought food had their trays thrown away. The multi-purpose room had a huge back wall made entirely of glass. As students filed in, security began covering it with thick black curtains. No one said why. Eric, a curious kid with too many questions, asked one of the guards what was going on. The man knelt beside him and whispered something that made Eric's face go pale. A man was pacing outside the school, staring. A mentally unstable individual who lived just across the street. He'd been threatening to kill the police. And worse, he was watching the children. Worse still, he was a registered sex offender, a dangerous man, and he was watching the schoolyard like a predator stalking prey. The students waited in silence. An hour passed. No talking, no movement, just the occasional whisper or muffled sob. Every creak of the building felt like it could be the end. Eventually, they were sent back to class, but no one felt safe anymore. Eyes still darted to the windows. The man was gone, but his presence lingered. Brandy, whose house was next to his, spoke in a whisper later. Last Halloween, he painted on his window in blood. It said, "Come near, and I'll kill you." We thought it was decoration. Now we know it wasn't. They never saw him again. But the fear he planted never left. That October day became a memory, a warning, carved into their young minds forever.